All right. Am I the asshole for calling my girlfriend a hypocrite and saying that I can have a relationship with her dad if I want to? We tapping in. We tapping in. Me and my girlfriend Corey, both 27, have been together 5 years. I've known her family for a long time and have formed a good relationship with her dad. We both golf and watch sports together. I consider him a friend. Like 3 years ago, it comes out third party that Corey's mom was having an affair. Her dad moved out and her mom went nuts. I stayed out of it, but I refused to accompany Corey to her mom's house. I don't fuck with cheaters and let her go alone unless it's a big holiday or important event at her mom's. This whole time, Corey was pushing her dad to reconcile with her mom. She begged him to try counseling and talked about forgiveness. I don't know what happened, but Corey's dad eventually gave in and went to counseling. They reconciled 2 years ago. Then it became this weird situation where Corey's mom seemed to enjoy bringing up her affair. She would post on social media how forgiveness and the church brought them back together, constantly talking about power of prayer. As man, I could see her dad hated it. Oh, as a man, I could see her dad hated it. In my opinion, he was only sticking around for the sake of the family. She like, yeah, I did that shit. What, you mad about it, nigga? Yeah, I cheated. In February this year, Corey's dad left in the middle of the night. According to Corey's mom, her dad told me he left a note. He moved in with a woman he had been seeing. They are now divorced, and Corey's dad is living with this woman. I've maintained my friendship with him. I told him I can't really blame him as he was in a no-win situation. Corey, on the other hand, has been a nightmare. She blocked her dad, bashes him to friends and family, gets mad at me for carrying on a relationship with him. She also goes to her mom's house regularly to comfort her mom. None of this she did to her mom whenever she cheated years ago, instead saying that they worked past that together. Last night I called her a hypocrite in front of her brother, saying that she never blamed her mom, instead preached forgiveness. Never cut her mom off and never forced me to stop talking to her dad. She never went over to her dad's rental alone to comfort him, only push him to reconcile. She then demanded I stop talking to her dad. I said I'm an adult who doesn't let others dictate their relationships, that me and her dad do not discuss her in any form. We talk baseball, lol. So no, I wouldn't stop because she wants to be a hypocrite and not hold her mom accountable for what happened. I recommended therapy for her, but was called an asshole for this. I don't think I needed to apologize, as calling her a hypocrite is accurate. Am I the asshole? I'm gonna keep it a stack, man. Not the asshole. She fall under double standards. Oh God, that's how I feel. Bro is not the asshole. I feel like Pops was. I mean, I think it's kind of fucked up to just dip out in the middle of the night. I think he would have been. I think he would have been completely in the right to be like, I'm leaving. Like told her straight up, straight to her face, bitch, I'm gone. Out of here. I think it's a little bit fucked up to just skedaddle, but I don't think he was wrong for doing it. I don't think he was wrong for doing it. And I think that, you know, like Tori said, it's double standards. When mom was out here on all types of dick, it was all reconciled. We gotta preach forgiveness. Woo woo woo. Pop's like, I don't need this shit. I'm out of here. You're a monster. You broke this family apart. Like what? Like what? And bro, see the door. I can't go hang with that nigga if I want to. That's my man's. We talk baseball, bitch. Yeah, I agree with bro. Girlfriend a hypocrite. Mom's is a dickhead. Pops is straight. And he should keep hanging with him if he wants to. Yup. Simple and clean, just like that. I want to read the comments though. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see a couple of these comments. Hey, low key, NPC. You got a point. If anything, that shows that your girl is probably like her mom, and she might fuck around and do you dirty. Message. Talk to him. Everybody sucks here. Corey's mom for cheating and thinking that things can just go back to normal, but dwelling on the whole situation. She also sucks for being blind to what was going on with her husband. Corey's dad for cheating and then moving in with the other woman. If he left in the middle of the night and moved in with the woman he had been seeing, you think he wasn't cheating? Almost wonder if payback wasn't on his mind. So? So? Corey, for not owning up to what's been going on and taking sides when it appears that both parents have fidelity and other issues. I think the mama got fidelity issues. I think the mom got fidelity issues, and Pop said, I've had enough. You sided with Corey's dad when it appears he was probably cheating on Corey's mom, but saying Corey is a hypocrite when she downplayed her mom's cheating. Okay. You're the asshole. It's weird how you start out saying I stayed out of it, then proceed to describe how you did not, in fact, stay out of it. You think he the only asshole? Okay, it's fair to be like, you're an asshole. I think, I like everybody, I see where niggas is coming from where everybody sucks. I disagree, but I see where niggas is coming from, but you think he the only asshole? He the only one? He the only one. Okay. Everybody sucks here. You had me until you backed her dad over his affair. Everybody can dish shit. Nobody can take it, huh? This shit is crazy. Get me out of here. Like, no, look, I'm not just saying that, you know, you should, you know, because obviously revenge and payback isn't healthy, but like, it's crazy to be like, it's crazy to, okay, you cheated. I'm talking about the mom. You cheated. You know, y'all split for whatever, reconciled, came back together, and then start being like, you know, yeah, it happened. Yeah, I sucked that dick, but it don't matter because God brought us back together. Ain't no man trying to hear that shit. Ain't nobody trying to hear you go on and on about how you fucked some other nigga while we was in the middle of marriage. Nobody trying to hear that shit. After my mans took you back, you should have never mentioned that shit ever again in your fucking life. You should have never mentioned that shit ever again. And then, yeah, to be like, yo, yeah, let's preach forgiveness. Where my man's forgiveness at? Yeah, bro, fuck that. I ain't going for it. I ain't going for it. I think, like I said, my judgment is not the asshole. Everybody else in the situation besides OP and the dad stinks. The mom and the girlfriend, they stink. Like shit. God. Hey, I cheated, but you know who brought us together? God did. Oh shit, that's a good one. That's a good one. Am I the asshole for bailing on the opening of my sister's restaurant when I told her I would be there? I want to tap in. My sister and her husband opened their own restaurant together on Friday. They had wanted to do it for years, but started the steps to take the plunge during our first lockdown. This meant a lot to my sister, who always wanted to be a business owner. Months ago, she had asked me to be there opening night with my family. I had promised her faithfully that I would. Our relationship has suffered a lot as of late. I've always felt like I do more for her than she does for me, and it boiled over when 2 weeks ago she had asked to borrow some money, promising she would pay me back. I had asked her when she'd pay it back. She told me sometime. I told her it took months to pay me back the last time, and that Christmas was coming up soon, and this year was tight. She told me she knew, and she would pay me back in less than 2 weeks, and that money was super important for making sure everything went okay opening night, because the deposit on something she had hired had increased without her realizing, and she didn't have the money available for it. I told her I wasn't sure if I trusted her to get me the money in 2 weeks. She couldn't believe I would bring up past issues at that moment, told me she was asking her big sister for help, and she would hope I would give it willingly. This made me more angry, and I asked her when had she willingly helped me with anything, when had made a point to prioritize being there for me. When had she made a point to prioritize being there for me, I assume. She told me I was more stable than her, and nothing ever knocked me down. I pointed out my miscarriage. Trauma dumping, bitch. I pointed out my miscarriage at 13 weeks had been devastating to me, and that was when I needed support more than ever. But she had been preoccupied with something else that she had told me after she felt too awkward talking to me. Yet when she had her first child, she had talked nonstop about her fears of losing her baby because I had a couple years before that. Okay. We ended up not speaking, and then the opening of her restaurant came and I didn't show up. She was upset, mad, frustrated with me, and her husband told me she had waited and waited for me, had told other people that I would be there, and then didn't show. I feel bad, and at the same time, I just don't know if I want to bother her anymore. She frustrates me so much, but I love her at the same time. I know I let her down by not being there, and that's why I ask. Am I the asshole? I'm gonna keep it a stack, man. Nah. Nah. Cause the miscarriage out of nowhere threw me, nigga. Cause I'm like, I wonder where the problem came in at. And she was like, when have you ever helped me in my life? You've never had any problems. You've always been stable. Bitch, my baby died. Whoa! 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 Bitch, where was you when my baby died, huh? Shit! Where was you when my baby died, bitch? I'm sorry. But all serious time, OP not the asshole. OP was not the asshole. Sis for sure an asshole. How you gonna look your sister dead in the face and be like, bitch, ain't nothing that you ain't never been in a situation where I needed to help you. When I lost my baby? And then you in my fucking face with your baby talking about, damn, I hope I don't lose my baby like yours. Hey, fuck you in your restaurant, bitch. Don't you know that 90% of restaurants fail or some shit? Like, it's a wild statistic. All restaurants fail. What the fuck you trying to open a restaurant for? You trying to open up a restaurant post-COVID, bitch? You stupid. Is you dumb? Woo, that's a wild one. I was not expecting miscarriage to come out of nowhere on this one. Whew, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think I might call a little early. I know I said I was gonna give y'all another hour, but I mean, 2 hours 46. That's decent. I feel like that's decent. As someone in culinary school, I gotta say, if you're opening a restaurant, you are actually mentally ill. I'm saying, like, I just heard that statistic somewhere. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I heard it on Kitchen Nightmares or some shit. They say all fucking restaurants, or like 80% of restaurants fail in like the first 2 years or something. Then I'm like, in COVID time? All right, man. I give y'all. Let's find it. Let's see if we can find another juicy one. Let's see. I'm gonna give y'all one more juicy one. Then I'm out of here. Am I the asshole for giving my children an unequal amount of money? Am I the asshole for yelling at my sister? Am I the asshole for calling out my wife smoking in front of her friends? Probably. I'm gonna say yes. Nigga, I'm gonna say yes, nigga. Am I the asshole because I told my husband's ex-girlfriend to stop calling him for help? I think this is about to be the one. This damn is short. All right. We gonna do this one, and then we'll see if we can find another one. My husband's ex-girlfriend dumped him for another man 4 years ago, and she still calls him for help. Now I found she caught her new man in the act of having sex with another woman earlier this year because she still talks to my sister-in-law, and unfortunately, about me and my husband. So now the call started again. I texted and said, stop calling my husband. She gaslit me and says, there's nothing wrong with them being friends because they go way back. They have no kids together or any ties. She has a history of home wrecking because she busted up his marriage when they got together. She says I'm being childish. I say she's being disrespectful. What do you say? My husband's ex-girlfriend dumped him for another man 4 years ago, and she still calls him for help. Now I found she caught her new man in the act of having sex with another woman earlier this year because she still talks to my sister-in-law, and unfortunately about me and my husband. So now the call started again. I texted and said, stop calling my husband. She gaslit me and says there's nothing wrong with them being friends because they go way back. They have no kids together or any ties. She has a history of home wrecking because she busted up his marriage when they got together. She says I'm being childish. I say, so the husband was already married when he met the ex-girlfriend. He left his then wife to be with the ex-girlfriend. Then she dumped him and he married OP. I think not the asshole. Bitch, stay away from my nigga. I think not the asshole. Low key though. Why did you get with this wishy-washy ass nigga? Hey, low key, I had to read it twice. That nigga said his media literacy wasn't absorbing none of that shit. I'm saying I had to read it twice because I'm like, wait a minute. I'm trying to run the numbers in my head like, I'm gonna say not the asshole, but then also, why did you get with this nigga? But all right, let's find another one. I don't want to leave y'all on a short one. Am I the asshole for removing my roommate's fire alarm from his room against his will? That sounds like a safety hazard. Where's that? I just scrolled past it by accident. Can y'all chill out with the innuendos? Chat full of innuendos right now. Update. No, it's not the battery. The model specifically. Let me read the post first before I read the update. My roommate and best friend, each one of us, 26 male, me 20. So he 26 and his friend is 29. Have a fire alarm installed in our rooms by the landlord. Our brand of fire alarms is shitty and keeps breaking down. Alarm starts beeping every 30 seconds. It's loud enough to wake me up from my room or annoy the fuck out of me if I'm elsewhere in the house. This happened before and the landlord replaced it with the same shitty brand, so now it happened again. For some reason, my roommate is really obsessed with keeping his in his room. He probably don't want to die in a fire. That's probably why. He nigga said, for some reason, he wants a fire alarm in his room. Yeah. I can think of a few reasons. I can think of a couple of reasons. Alright. He really obsessed with keeping his in his room. When it was busted last time, I removed it. He got upset. Landlord replaced it, and lo and behold, today it started beeping. Today it woke me up from my nap. I messaged him to do something about it. He said it's not bothering me. I messaged the landlord to come take a look, and she tells him to hit the reset button, which pauses the beeping for around 8 hours until it comes back. 8 hours later, now, the beeping starts again. I tell him that we should remove it from the room because this button just pauses the beeping and it will start again soon enough. Except next time it starts, he will probably be at work and I won't be able to do anything about it because it's in his room. He refuses to remove it or let me remove it. So, pissed off, I reach up and remove it against his will. He saw this and got very upset and now won't talk to me or acknowledge that I'm talking to him. Since he is my best friend, I spent 30 minutes messaging him on all platforms, apologizing and offering to put the alarm back or give him the alarm in my room instead. He refused to acknowledge me in any way. Am I the asshole here? What was I supposed to do? Let him keep it in his room and potentially get woken up again when I have to work in the morning, suffer with the alarm at home the next day until he gets back from work? Update, no, it's not the battery. This model specifically does not have a replaceable battery, and the beeping pattern means a malfunction as per the manufacturer's manual. They say when this beeping pattern happens, the whole alarm needs to be replaced. Okay, all right, I'm glad we read all the way through it and read the update. Because I'm like, why do you not understand why he, you know, like, but at the same time, I get if it's a faulty fire alarm, y'all need to get a new one. Fuck what the landlord talking about. Get your own and put that bitch in there. Honestly, well, yeah, that's true. Landlords are always the asshole, but in this specific scenario, the landlord is the asshole. I also kind of want to say bro the asshole too, though. I'm giving OP soft-hearted devil. OP is soft-hearted devil on this one. Landlord is 100 asshole. And roommate, honestly, I kind of want to say roommate being immature. I get why he upset. 100% I do. But like refusing to speak to your best friend, kind of crazy. I'm not gonna give him asshole status. But he is being a little bitch. I'm not gonna lie. You're right, communicate. You're a grown man. So OP gets soft-hearted devil. Landlord, you're an asshole. Roommate, you a little bitch. Honestly, man, I'm gonna give y'all one more. We almost at 3 hours anyway. I'll give y'all one more. Fuck it. Am I the asshole for implying it was partially my fiance's fault that my mom went through her phone and saying we should at least consider returning the money she gifted us or the wedding? This looks like a juicy one. My mom isn't a bad mother-in-law. Fiance agrees. On Reddit, I can't believe that. Though we aren't particularly close, and my fiance isn't crazy about her. She treats us okay, but I've been told she is an asshole to work for. My mom is an executive in an industry where people tend to be assholes to begin with, and she is extremely money-driven. I can imagine she is not pleasant at work. My fiance works there as well as an administrative assistant, not my mom's. My mom got her the job to help her out as she needed something with set hours so she could attend online school in the evenings. She has a lot of friends from work, and apparently there was a group chat where they heavily shit talk my mom. That actually doesn't even bother me as I view it as just letting off steam, but here's the issue. We recently went on a family trip and my mom got really sick. My fiance gave her her phone so she could watch Netflix, and then we went out for the day. Apparently someone texted my fiance something bad about my mom, so it popped up while she was watching Netflix. And my mom opened the chat and read everything they said about her. Why you ain't, if you know you in a fucked up work group chat where they constantly talking about your mother-in-law, why wouldn't you mute it before you give her the phone? When we came home, she was sobbing. She showed everyone the chat and her fiance, she showed everyone the chat and her fiance cusses? My sister, I don't get it. My sister ended up saying such nasty things she got uninvited from our wedding. We have a bad relationship anyway, and she was just an obligation invite. What she said was really bad. To be fair, some of it was really sexist and gross, like saying she must give really good head, because how else did she get a man and he is too good for her? That's funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Imagine you sitting down watching Netflix. You watching like Breaking Bad and some shit. And then you see a text come across the screen. Yeah, that bitch must get a good sloppy, cause ain't no way no nigga just staying with her. All right. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm the asshole. Why I'm the asshole? If anything, the employees, the workers is assholes. Why I'm the asshole? I didn't say the shit. I just laughed. Oh shit. My fiance tried to apologize to my mom, but my mom just screamed at her. She said she isn't coming to our wedding, and if we had any decency, we would give her the money back. My fiance got mad about my mom shouldn't have gone through her phone. When we went in our room, I asked her why she would give my mom the phone if she knew she had those messages and could get more. That's what I'm saying. She demanded to know if I was defending my mom violating her privacy. I said no, but she never should have given her the phone, and I do think it's human nature to snoop if you see something about yourself. I said we should at least consider giving them the money back, and my fiance became very upset as we could not do that without canceling our wedding. She accused me of only caring about my mom's feelings and blaming her for everything. Reddit, it's so funny to me. I'm glad you said that, because it's so funny to me that Reddit and 4chan have like you know, they butt heads. I don't know if it's still as popular as it used to be, because I remember like 10 years ago, nigga, 4chan was like, fuck, go back to Reddit, pussy. Reddit niggas be like, go back to 4chan, weirdo. I'm like, you niggas are two cheeks from the same ass. I don't know why the fuck y'all niggas is acting superior about the other one. I'm gonna keep it a buck, Aki. I don't even know. This is just from I give you the playlist link, or like the video link, but I don't know what this song specifically is. God damn it, I keep doing that. Two cheeks from the same butt. Oh God, nigga, stream thumbing. On God. Honestly, man, I don't think OP an asshole. I don't think OP is the asshole. I don't think OP is the asshole. This one kind of hard, man. It seemed like Moms is an asshole outside of the situation. Everybody in the chat is an asshole. Moms is probably an asshole at work, but I don't think that she's an asshole in this specific situation. Cause it's like, I think it's fair if you see a text come across the screen that you know is mentioning you and talking shit about you. If somebody gave me their phone and a text came across the screen and said, yo, that nigga Ramen is a piece of shit, I would click that bitch. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's not an invasion of privacy, because it is. But like, if you see some shit that's about you, you see somebody shit talking you behind your back, I think you would look. You know? I think the fiance dumb as fuck for knowing that she in a work group chat with a bunch of niggas that don't like the mom, and gave it to the mom. Gave the phone to the mom and kept the notifications on. You could have went to the group chat, turned the notifications off, and then just gave her the phone, be like, hey, Netflix. You know what I'm saying? But you left the notifications on. Now she just watching everybody just shit talk her. I don't know, bro. I really want to say OP not the asshole. And I want to say in this specific situation, I don't think the mom is an asshole. It seems as if the mom is an asshole in general, but I don't think she's an asshole in this specific situation. And the fiance, I don't really want to put asshole on her either, to be honest. You know, she want the money for the wedding and shit. You know, this one kind of tough, bro. Man said everybody sucked. This one, I don't know. This one kind of crazy. Let's go to the comments. Everybody sucks here. Your fiance was doing something nice to leave her phone with your mom, but she should have had that shit locked down like Fort Knox before she handed it over. Especially knowing that the messages were easily accessible and her notifications were on. That's on her. Agree. Yeah, it wasn't cool for your mom to go through the fiance's phone, but if I saw disparaging message, a disparaging message notification about me pop up on the screen of the phone that belongs to my future and daughter-in-law, you can bet your ass that I'm clicking on it. It's not like she just decided to randomly snoop. I agree. I also agree that if you are decent people, you will return the money your mother gave you for the wedding. Your fiance got caught blowing off work steam at your mom's expense. That's a deal breaker for any potential relationship between your mom and fiance right there. I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. Should also add that you're not the only one screwed here. I'm sure your mom got to read all kinds of stuff from coworkers and other business associates. It could easily cost people their jobs or make their work life hell. That's also true. I didn't think about that. You know mom's about to go to the office and fuck shit up. Some motherfuckers is not gonna be there. Some motherfuckers is not gonna be at that company in another week. Mom's about to go in that bitch and raise hell, nigga. Like, oh, y'all was talking shit? Okay, heard you. Info, your mom is heavily financing your wedding and got your fiance a job, and she still talks to your mom in a group chat? Also a fair ass point. Also a fair ass point. That's a fair point. I ain't really got nothing to say about it. That's a fair point. No, reopen that one. Not the asshole. Snooping is wrong, but like, we're all human. If someone had lent me their phone and a message popped up saying shit about me, I don't think I can now look at it either. That's just reality. She accused me of only caring about my mom's feelings and blaming her for everything. I mean, your fiance fucked this up pretty big time. She knew this shit was going on her phone, knew a message would come in, and lent her mom her phone. You know? Sticky situation. It's a sticky situation, man. It's hard to say, bro. I really don't. I think. I don't even know what to call this one, to be honest. I really don't. It's a sticky situation. That's the flair I'm giving this bitch. Sticky situation. Wild child. Since we go, I'm gonna keep up the motif of Fallout New Vegas karma shits. Wild child situation. Everybody in this bitch is like good, bad, you know what I mean? Everybody in the situation got a little, you know, it's a little funky shit behind it, you know?